Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Big Mike here.
Terry.
Hey guys, we have been under the weather like nobody's business. I'm telling you what, she's still just hacking and hacking. She's trying to hold it together.
I am.
I still sound like I got a frog in my throat.
Mm-hmm.
What was that? That Mongolian throat singing and stuff? Oh. Yeah, that's what I was doing all week. I was bored. I didn't go to work. I stayed home.
Practiced his Mongolian throat singing.
What is it, singing? Or I can't do it no more. But anyway, guys, hey, glad you're here. We got a great show. I hope you guys seen it at the top. The link is pinned up there. Come on the channel. Talk about your channel. Let's promote your channel.
Talk about your channel to keep us from trying to talk.
See?
It's a win-win.
She don't want to talk. Okay. Because she starts talking, she starts coughing. So, and we had the flu. We had the flu bad. We went to our granddaughter's gymnastic meet up in OKC last Saturday. And there was like 300 gymnasts in there and families and everything. And we walked out of there the next day. I started getting sick. And it's been about a week. I've been trying to get it together so I can go back to work this week. And she's like 2 days behind me, about 2 days. So I told her you could sleep up in the guest room, but she said, nope.
We've already passed it. It's
okay. But anyway, guys, we're glad you're here. What was that?
Notifications.
Oh, notifications. Oh, okay. Anyway, so, hey guys, so please come on up. Let's talk about your channel. Let's talk about first the cup. We got Tina, or Tea with Tina on Tuesdays.
Yes.
Is on the cup today.
She's in here. Hi, Tina.
Great friend of ours. We met them at Pinecone Fest. Tina has her channel, which is on the cup right now. She's got 558 subs. She has 83,000 views. She has 420 videos. And she's working. I was on her channel this morning, and she has a short on there about reaching, her goal is to reach 600 subscribers, family members, by New Year's.
Awesome.
So that's why I put her on the cup. I want to support her. It's a great channel. We really love her and her husband. Now remember, Tea with Tina, there's no politics or drama on there. It's just having fun.
That's right.
Okay, that's her motto. They do have a second hustle, or second channel, and that's Adventures with Randy and Tina. And it's basically their RVing channel because they're RVers. And hey, guys, go over there and check them out. Let's get her to 600 and get her on her way before New Year's sets in. So check out her channel, guys. Yep. So who do we got in the chat, Terry?
So I want to acknowledge real quick that Butler Family Farm is here, and he is in the green room. And we'll be bringing him up shortly. I don't want him to think we're ignoring him.
We're not ignoring you, brother.
So we have Miss Lila Newton.
Lila.
Hello, Lila. And yes, we are all sending prayers for you.
Yes.
Richard Hughes, hello.
Hey, Richard.
Let's see. I saw Jesse and Lisa.
Yes.
Lazy Days Ahead with Jesse and Lisa, whom I won a lovely apron from last night.
That's right, you did.
I did. Thank you, guys.
All right.
And let's see, who else? Paul Honeyman.
Of course, Paul's in here. He's from England.
Honeyman.
Hey, they got knocked out by France.
I know.
Wow.
But Paul don't care because he don't like sports.
Oh, that's true. Hey, I see the beautiful Lindsay Scott's in here.
Yes, Lindsay.
All right. There's Redbird Farm.
Nope. Why am I hearing noises?
Because I don't have this marked down as 0.
Yeah, you got to go wrong way.
I went the wrong, I went the wrong way on
He's going to have us reverbing.
Hey, Charlie Dolby. Man, my eyes, my voice.
Growing a Homestead. Hello, Susie Jacobson. Hello.
Little Southern Brothers in here. Hey, Donna.
Charlene Grady. Peter at Old Man King Homestead. Cindy Target.
There's Susie Jacobson.
Yeah, I said that.
Oh,
There's Brenda at Redbird Farm.
right there you go.
PSV Odyssey.
There's Neil, treasure hunter.
Raquel at Cottonwood Ranch.
Grumpy Grandpa Patriot Show's in here.
Hey, Mark.
How you doing, Mark?
Jackie Boy.
Did you say Backroads Freedom?
I did not.
I said Backroads Freedom. He was
Justin
just live before us.
He was.
Wearing his MT Homestead shirt.
He was.
Waiting on the Chiefs to play.
He is. Oh no, Lindsay said Drew got her sick a couple weeks ago.
True.
That's not nice.
See what happens when you become the nurse?
I tried to blame him for mine, but
it was the 300 children.
Yeah, I think it was all the
running around.
The small petri dishes at the gymnastics competition.
Yeah. Hey, No Parts Garage. Hey, how you doing?
Awesome.
I think somebody else in here that.
Did I say hi to Brenda? I think I did.
Yes.
Hi, Brenda, again. Homestead Family Reclaim.
Halo. Halo.
Halo?
There's Pure Okie. I was about to say a channel that I said Halo.
Hey, Halo.
There's
that's
JB.
A PS4 game. The Redneck Connection.
All right.
Awesome. Hello.
David's Hiking and Fishing. How you doing, brother?
Heather Hopper. He's trying to save me. The thing is, though, is he says stuff and I say stuff, and then we don't know what each other.
Then you get two shout outs.
Yeah. Did you say hi to Tommy Perkins?
I did not.
Tommy Perkins Hunting, Fishing, and Gardening.
Hey, how you doing?
Oh no, Cindy's kid has COVID.
Oh.
Hospital rushed them out as soon as they tested positive.
We say the word.
Oh no. Yeah. I don't think it matters anymore.
We just don't give our opinion.
Yeah, we don't talk about
because we ain't doctors or scientists or
nothing
like that. It's kind of like being an armchair quarterback. You never played it, but you got to comment on it.
Ed Kirkpatrick's here. Did you say him?
No, I did not.
A storyteller.
Storyteller's here from Georgia.
I'm just all over the place. Am I caught up?
I don't know. You say
started?
hello to Heather Langstrom?
No. Hello.
How about Chuck?
Oh, Life with Belinda and Chuck. Hello.
All right. Chuck's in here.
Grilling addiction with Nick.
Ooh.
Hello.
There's a lot of people with that problem.
I have a grilling addiction.
She does. I do not grill in this family. That card has been taken away. She grills. She's from Missouri.
Mm-hmm.
She grills.
That's right.
She'll show you.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Alaska's last frontier homestead said it's starting to snow here. We're supposed to get a couple of feet of snow over the next few days.
All right. Wow.
Keep it up there.
Yeah, keep it wherever you're at. That's why we don't live in Maine or
Alaska,
Minnesota or Montana. All those M states.
Little Ridge Farm. Hello.
Hey, Nanya, Texas on the back 20.
Hey, Jake. There's Brian at the Vineyard Farmhouse.
Evan's Family Adventure.
Wow.
And there's Tina. Tea with Tina on Tuesday.
That's right.
All right.
Outdoors with Big Matt.
Big Matt.
I'm trying to get to the bottom.
Matt's been going live a lot. Yeah. He gets like a whole community up on the screen. He goes, if there's a block available, come on up. And the whole screen's filled.
Yep.
They just have a chat all night.
Evan's Family Adventures. How are you doing, Vance?
Hey, Vance is in the house.
Whoa.
Hey.
I missed a
PSV Odyssey's in here.
I said Grilling Addiction with Nick says, make sure you subscribe. My 12-year-old is my cameraman.
There you go.
Excited to get some videos out. That'd be awesome.
Give him a job young.
That's right.
That's right. You may not pay him well.
You say hi to Linda?
Linda Peterson? I did not.
Hi, Linda. All right. I'm at the bottom.
All right.
I am going to bring up Butler Family Farm.
This is Jerry at Butler Family Farm.
They're out of Missouri.
Yeah, I read their thing. They're in the Neosho area.
Yeah, well,
I believe that's where that starts.
Yeah, somewhere over there.
But it's on their about page.
And
we know a lot about Missouri.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey, how you doing, Jerry?
Pretty good. How are you?
Good. Hey, tell us about Jerry's channel.
Well, it's the family channel, but we have 116 acres. We have cattle, we have goats, we have donkeys and llamas and horses and chickens and dogs and cats. So we're just basically mostly cattle. Our big cattle and goats are big money makers. I also do woodworking, wood turning and stuff. That I haven't started filming any of that yet because I'm still working on my shop.
All right.
Son does forging, blacksmith work, and he's been working on his shop so he can go into it without getting rained on.
Okay.
That's basically what we're gonna do on our channel. But we show on our channel everything. I mean, we went to a concert and we took a little bit of snippets of a Scotty McCreery concert.
Oh, that's awesome.
And we spent a little bit of time at the casino and on my wife likes to record and I like to win. So,
Yeah.
So I did a bunch of winning at the Crossroads in up there in Kansas.
Yeah.
And she recorded it. So we do put basically a lot of everything on it. I bowl in tournaments and bowling up in Joplin, and I just bowled in a tournament down there at Broken Arrow.
Okay.
Nice.
And I bowled with Pete Weber, and I put a video up there with Pete Weber. I did a little interview with Pete Weber.
Okay.
So that's basically all of it in a nutshell.
So how does somebody, or why did you guys? I believe you guys started off. This is just my short-term memory from San Diego to Missouri. How did that happen?
Okay, it's a kind of a long story, but I'll try to make it short. I used to live in San Diego because I was in the Navy. I was a Navy diver in the Navy.
Hey, thank you for your service.
Yeah.
You're welcome. And a friend of mine where I used to live, he lived across the street from me. We became friends, and I started going to college, and he was going to college, and we would take classes together. We became friends, and his folks were from Neosho, and so, or his dad was. So they moved back to Neosho, and he moved back to Neosho with them, and he became a teacher, and he teaches in Diamond.
Oh, okay.
And so I would come out here, once a year, twice a year, whenever they had something being done, like they were building a pole barn, and they asked me if I come out, and I helped them build a pole barn up. And I'd fly home, and he'd come out and visit me, and we would stay friends for years. And then after he had lived here for 25 years, I started looking for coming out. I knew my company was going to close. So knowing that my company was going to close, I started looking for property out here. And I didn't want, just a little 5-acre place or 10-acre place. I wanted something I could do something with.
Yeah.
That was at age 50. So we sold the place in San Diego. And that's a long story altogether. It was right during the housing crunches and stuff. Sold the house place in San Diego. I found 116 acres out here. We bought the 116 acres and moved out here. My wife was more than willing to get out of San Diego. And I'm actually really glad we left because I had a drug dealer next door neighbor.
Okay.
And the police never do anything about it. And he's tried to steal my truck one night. And I mean, it's just a whole bunch of stuff. And I told my wife, if we don't get out of here, I'm going to kill him.
Yeah.
So, because the police didn't do nothing. They just, he hears voices and he's got an excuse for this, excuse for that. And I said, you know what? I abide by the law the best I can, and I expect him to do it too. But they wouldn't do anything about it, so we got out of there.
Yeah.
So we moved here, and we were going to raise horses, paint horses when I first moved here, but the horsing market was dropped to nothing.
Oh yeah.
And so that was during the ice storm in 2007.
Yeah.
I bought the property 2 years earlier, but we hadn't moved here yet. And then we moved here in November 2006 when we moved here. And we decided I needed to know more about what I was doing. So I went to Crowder College here as a ag school and got a degree in agriculture. And that, brings it pretty much up the last 16 years. And I started my channel just a little over a year ago, November. And we have, I started my channel because of Danny Arms Homestead down there.
Yeah, he lives right down the road from us.
Okay, well, I started my channel because of him, because I saw him on, I was watching him all the time, and I'm thinking, I got 100. He had 110. I have 116 acres. Maybe I can make a little bit of extra cash, and be able to put it towards the farm. Yeah. And I thought, and I could have records because when I moved here, this place was just land, and it used to have the old New Osho Concrete Company had their block company right out in front, right where our house is at, and they used to make block on the property. And so we did a lot of changes. I mean, we took out fence rows, took out tree lines, took out old buildings, and we did. I mean, it doesn't look anything like it used to look. And I thought, I wish I would have kept, video record of all that stuff. Yeah. I mean, I've got some pictures here and there, but nothing like. I mean, people can buy and they say, "Man, this place sure has changed," and since you moved here. Well, so we basically did that, and I thought, you know what, I should maybe keep some kind of record because I'm not going to be around forever. And my son lives on the property with me, and my older son lives on the north end of the property, and so it's going to all be theirs one of these days. And I thought, well, this way they could show their kids and their grandkids of what was done on the property.
There you go. So
we started keeping the record, and I thought, I might as well make a channel out of it and see if we can get a couple bucks out of there.
There you go.
So basically, that's what it is, and we're at. As of this morning, we're at 516.
Okay.
Awesome.
So I was at 513 before I put a short out this morning of, Jesse had made a comment in my video about my first mail call yesterday, saying about my Great Dane, as called it a little horse.
Yeah.
So, and she thinks she's a lap dog. So this morning she's on my lap, laying across my lap, and my wife grabbed her phone and took a recording of it and said that, Sunday morning nap time. And so I put it out, and within, I don't know, 2 hours, we had 1,500 views.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just amazing, and we gained 3 subscribers. So
there you go.
Now I don't know if we'll keep them or not, but it comes up, it goes up and down all the time. So, we'll just have to see, but that's where I'm at.
Yeah. I bet. I mean, I could just imagine if there was that company there was on your land and all that stuff, all the work you did, you probably had all the cleanup and all the restoration and all that stuff. You probably had a year's worth of videos right there in the cleanup area.
Oh yeah. I mean, there's been probably just in scrap metal alone, there's probably been, I don't know, 15 truckloads hauled out here. And I was letting people take it, just to get it out of here. Then I started thinking, you know what? They're taking all the easy stuff. They're taking all the stuff that's sitting on the ground. Now there's lots of it still buried in hills and buried, that's got dirt on it or wood on it or cement on it that they don't know what it wants to take. So I started hauling it all out myself and started stacking it up in piles, and we're going to haul it to the scrapyard ourselves.
Yeah. Well, good. Hey,
that's basically.
Yeah, Terry come in there and she seen your channel name up on there, and she goes, hey, bring that up over here. And I brought it up on the other computer, and I'm looking at it. She goes, we're not even subscribed to them.
Yeah.
And I said,
well, subscribe.
We're going to start watching. So look for some comments. Trust me.
I have 260 videos up.
Oh wow.
And, Jesse's helped me with my live. I actually did one live with him. Him helped me, teaching me all the stuff with the live. And I've been on Jesse's lives a couple times.
Yeah.
This is my third time I've been on live with somebody.
Just remember, not all lives go 4, 5, or 6 hours long.
Oh yeah. I can sit here and talk. I mean, I can sit here and talk for hours. I've got a lot of stuff I can talk about.
Yeah. But hey, I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, we used to live in Missouri. We moved away in 2009 because I worked for the government. I was at Leonard Wood, and we took another job. We've been traveling all over the world with the Army. So we finally found our place here. But yeah, I'm going to tell you something. People don't realize we had 160 acres down there around Waynesville and stuff like that. How much work land truly is. It's a lot of work.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. So I applaud you, man. That's a lot of work. But good thing is you got your boys strategically planted on your land to help out. So
Well,
there you
yeah,
go.
sometimes it's like pulling teeth, though, you know. So
Yeah, I know.
when I first moved here, it was just croplands,
Yeah.
and so I actually was cropping it, and I got out a combine, and it was planting corn and wheat and soybeans and combining it and everything else, and I kind of enjoyed that. But then I started thinking, you know, I'm working till 1 o'clock in the morning and getting up at 5 o'clock in the morning to go to school for all day long, and then coming home or going to a job and coming home and you know, farming and stuff. And I thought, you know, I'm not getting any younger, and I'm actually 65. I turned 66 in March, and I'm
Yeah.
retired. I retired from MFA,
Yeah.
and I used to be a custom applicator and sprayer,
Okay.
and so we decided we needed to go a different route, and I took the intensive grazing class that they had back before I actually moved here. I actually flew out here just to take the class,
Right.
and I qualified for all the government subsidies to help put the farm into paddocks and stuff. So we actually did it in a year ourselves. We put in 12 paddocks, or actually 12 fields. We refer to that 12 fields, and we have 6 paddocks for the goats, but we have 12 different fields for the cows. So we rotate our cows, and we had to put water lines in. We had to put in tire waters. I put in 48,000 feet of electrical wire, hot wire.
Yeah.
We had to replace fence, remove fence, and we still have lots of fence to remove.
Yeah.
You know, old fence that's in the middle of a field area.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's a lot of work. But you know what? My wife and I said when we were living in San Diego that if we could get something that keeps us busy, we'll stay young.
Yeah.
True.
You know, and we'll stay busy and stuff. So
Yeah. I'm 61 and I got friends that they retired and they just stopped and they're no longer with us. They just gave up after working. So
yeah, I know.
Land and a homestead and animals, they keep you busy because they don't have thumbs. So that's just good for your soul to live on a farm, live out in the country. So hey,
planting grass and repairing fences and working cattle, and you know it's fun.
Yeah.
Maybe a lot of work,
and people don't realize it ain't cheap.
Yeah. Oh.
No,
it ain't cheap.
No, it's not. But you know, I just retired last July.
Yeah.
So, but you know, we're making it do.
Yeah. It's like Daniel Arms says, hey, with land and everything, you got to find a hustle. So however you can do it.
Yeah, and our goats, our goats and cattle, we do quite a bit. In fact, we're coming up on goat baby season very quick.
Yeah.
Kitten season is going to happen, and we have cows. Our cows run around with the bull all the time, so we end up having babies all year round.
Yeah.
We have 43 or 44 head right now.
Okay. Yeah. What type?
Angus.
Your
hamburger type.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we have around here. We got a lot of black Angus, a lot of red Angus.
Promise.
And they're doing. We got a ranch right down the road from us. They're going Angus Brahma.
Yeah, called.
Is it called a Brangus?
Brangus, that's it, right?
Yeah,
Brangus.
They're starting a big ranch down here. They went from just Hereford cattle to Brangus now.
Mm-hmm. Well, mine are mixed like that.
Yeah.
Mine are mixed. So I started off.
I'll tell you what, there's some big cows.
Yeah.
Good Lord, they're huge.
I started off with 5 bottle calves.
Yeah.
That a friend of mine had a dairy, and he had mixed, got a Angus bull, and bred it to his Holsteins.
Oh, right.
So we got the Angus babies he had, 5 Angus babies that he had, and 3 were males and 2 were females. We kept them, and I had another friend that used to have this huge ranch, and his house was up on the hill, and he would outlook all the land. And if he ever saw a cow that was limping or a calf that wasn't doing very well, he'd call me up and say, "You want this cow? You want this calf?" You know, he didn't like to watch him limp. I always tease him because that he never got out of the house before 9 o'clock in the morning because he's always sitting there drinking his coffee, looking over the land, and he never came out until after 9. So I said, you sit there drinking coffee and see a cow or a calf that's limping, and you call me at 9:15 and say, hey, you want this cow? You want this cow?
Yeah.
So I got some bulls from him, and that's how I got his bulls. His stuff is all registered.
Yeah.
And so that's how we ended up getting our herds just built up over the couple of years.
All right. Hey guys, hey Jerry, thanks for coming on.
Hey, thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
We do this every Sunday. If you got some news about your channel or anything like that, and you want to come up and tell everybody about it, you're more than welcome.
I appreciate it. And
I'm going to go over there and check out your channel because I have our MT Homestead channel, and then I have Mr. MT Homestead channel. So I watch all the videos on mine, and then she watch them on our channel itself. So
well, I can't remember who it was. It's somebody. I apologize. I don't know if it was from 9 Acres or something, but somebody told me I needed to watch your channel and get on your video like this in the morning on Sundays. They said is that you promote channels, and they said, and that will help you build your channel. And my goal, we're going to do 1,000 giveaway when we hit the 1,000. My goal is for September. I'm hoping by September we'll have 1,000.
Yeah, we love Dell and Lisa. 9 Acre Family Farm.
Yeah. I think it was
good people. Yeah.
I went to their homestead thing that they had up there.
Oh, okay.
And that's where I met how I met them.
Yeah.
And we missed that.
Yeah, we couldn't find someone to farm set for us.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, they're only an hour and a half away from me.
Yeah.
So, and Phil, you answered. It's called Stark City.
Yeah, Stark City.
Yeah, it's actually named after the Stark brothers.
Oh, really?
They used to have years back. It used to be called Clever originally.
Yes.
Okay,
and then Stark brothers started a nursery out here, and they used to sell their trees out here in the nursery, and ship their trees all over. Then they moved, and when they moved, or right before they moved, I'm not sure exactly when they actually changed it, but they changed the name from Clever to Stark City.
Okay.
Yeah, because I remember being Clever.
Yeah, I remember Clever. Yeah. That's why we had to look it up, because I said, Stark, where's Stark at? And then she goes, it's right down there by Neosho. And I go, oh, okay. I know exactly where it's at.
Because I'm from Missouri, originally born and raised. So.
Yeah, it used to be called Clever. So, and we're on the battlefield. We're on my property as part of the Newtonia battlefield.
Yeah. Yep. All right, man.
Thanks for having me. I appreciate it.
Not a problem. Anytime.
Thank you so much. You have a great day.
We found a new friend.
We did. Like new friends.
How's the deer hunting?
Oh,
he's already gone.
Listen, you can answer in the chat.
I'll come back.
What's that?
I said I'll come back. The deer hunting.
How's the deer hunting on your land?
Well, I have videos of 17 deer in the field.
Oh, wow.
I've not shot one yet, but I've gone out and sit in my deer stand, and I've got a video of my deer stand that's out there showing us putting it up. But I've been sitting there watching them. I've seen a 8-point buck that was just on the other side of my fence, and everybody says my ethics are too strong, but I have ethics. I don't shoot on anything on other property without permission. And I've been told since then, you should have shot it. You should have shot it. But the neighbor. Because you have to know your neighbors. Well, and I know them all. It's just I didn't know it. I didn't want to have to go tromping through his place to find it if it didn't drop right away. So I thought, well, I'll wait until see if it comes to my end. And it didn't, so I didn't shoot it. So
yeah, we have neighbor here. We just moved in, and it was in the wintertime, and I watched 5 coyotes surround a calf and take it down and kill it.
Yeah.
And I was going, man, I could have taken out a couple of them at least, but I didn't know the neighbor, and you don't shoot on somebody else's land. When I met him, the next day he came out, and I was waiting on him because he lives in town. And he has his land out here, and I told him. He goes, "You know the difference between a coyote and a cow?" I said, "Yeah." He goes, "Kill them all." I said, "Wow, okay."
Yeah, we have a problem with it too, and I have a friend that comes out and every time he comes out, he harvests one.
Yeah,
he came out 7 weekends in a row and took out 7 coyotes, and he took out 1 bobcat for me, and I have them on here too. So we've got the full range animals, foxes, and raccoons. If anybody wants to get raccoons, I've got raccoons at the zoo.
I got them too. They've been taking out my chickens.
I'm not.
Yeah, I've got a video where they took out much of our chickens too. That I finally caught him with a cuff trap.
Yeah,
we took him out, but he was 16 pounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, they killed all the ducks.
Yeah. Remember how that one that I laid outside the pen?
Oh my God.
That thing was 21 pounds.
Wow. That's big.
That was a big coon.
Yeah,
and the bigger one got away.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna, as soon as deer season is over, which won't be until middle of January, because we have bow season going.
I'm gonna
set up all my cuff traps and start trapping some of those raccoons and trying to thin them out a little bit, because they eat a lot of deer corn.
Yeah, they're thick as thieves around here.
Yep.
All right, man.
Well, all right. Thanks so much.
I'll keep watching forever.
All right. Thanks, guy.
All right. Bye.
Bye. There you go. That was Jerry from Butler Family Farm.
Yeah.
All right. Hey, guys, please go over there and check out his channel.
For sure.
Oh, I know he's kicking himself that he didn't film all that stuff when he first moved in. Wow. And it takes so much effort. Mm-hmm. It takes so much time to film and work and do all those other things. Yeah. So, hopefully you can get a cameraman. Hopefully you get some grandkids over there and they can carry the camera around for you. So there you go. All right. So, hey, anybody else? Come on. Yeah. Let's do this. Where's Chuck?
Yeah. Grilling Addiction with Nick wanted to know where in Oklahoma we are. We're kind of southeast.
McAllister, Oklahoma.
Yeah.
Right on 69. Yeah. Right off of 69.
Yeah. That's where we are.
Yeah.
Let's see. What have I missed since then? I guess I left. I saw Drew came in, said he was listening.
Is he still sick or is he?
I don't know. Well, he gave it to Lindsay a couple weeks back.
Hey, there's Twin Brook Acres. How y'all doing? Greetings, Earthlings.
Rebecca, hello.
Carbon-based units. Yes. I'm telling you something. We were going to go live.
Dot Roper, hello.
We said on Tuesday that we were not going to go live on Wednesday. We were down and out. God. And she was worse than I was. Okay. She was worse than I was. But Wednesday, that wasn't going to happen at all. Yeah. I couldn't even hardly talk. And then she was just, everything.
Yeah. It was bad. It was really bad.
This flu was, everybody at my work, I've had almost everybody out sick with this flu thing.
Yeah.
And then, of course, I work for the government. They make you go and get tested. And every one of them, no, negative. You've got the flu.
Yeah.
And we all got shots, and they gave us the wrong one. They didn't even come close to this year's flu. They didn't even come close because I got it. I got the flu shot, and they didn't even come close. And our doc, he goes, "Yeah, we didn't hit it this year." Yeah, it was. I think they just go there at the CDC and they throw a dart and they go, "Oh, let's try this thing."
Hi, Neil. We still got to get your hat out. We haven't been anywhere. Sorry.
You haven't been nowhere. I'm going to work tomorrow, though, and I'm going to find a box. I got your address, and I'm going to mail it.
Yeah. Hi, Karen.
Hey, Henry Leslie Vermont. Hello. How you doing? O'Rourke's Littlefield. Yeah, 6 months ago, I couldn't even say their name.
There's Quilty Mama.
Hey, Quilty Mama. Who's this down here? Who's down there? Bring that guy up. Who is this guy? He's from MT Homestead.
Oh, wow.
He's from the southern chapter down by San Antonio.
Yeah.
What's going on, brother?
Oh, not much. I was sitting here. I was like, well, I don't think they've seen me yet.
We
see you.
We saw you.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to catch up on some comments.
Tell everybody in here about your channel who's never met you.
Do I know?
Tell everybody about your channel because there's probably a few people in here that haven't met you yet.
Well, my channel is an outdoor channel. I do the hiking, fishing, camping. What else do I do? But eventually I'm actually going to start hiking more. There's another YouTube channel called Hiking with Jackie Boy.
Yeah.
We're going to be meeting up next Saturday, doing a little hiking. So I'll make some video doing
Oh
that.
yeah, he's down in your neck of the woods.
Yeah, he's the western San Antonio, and I'm on northern San Antonio, so he's not far
Okay.
off. So that's what I'll be doing. I'm gonna start doing more hiking. Eventually, I'll get my fishing license, and go from there.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah, there were some hiking trails. I went down there to Fredericksburg, and I think it's if you go into Fredericksburg, like you're coming from San Antonio up into Fredericksburg, there's a park where they do bouldering and rock climbing and hiking off to the east of Fredericksburg.
Is it? Oh my gosh, is it Enchanted Rock?
Enchanted Rock, yeah.
Yes. Okay.
That's a good place to go.
I actually drove by it like a month ago, or back in November. I had to drive up to San Saba to go to the San Saba River Company, pick up pecans.
Oh wow.
Pecan company. Yeah, it was awesome. So on the way up, I didn't go through Fredericksburg. I went a different way.
Mm-hmm.
And I decided I was like, you know what? I don't really want to go back to work immediately. Like, give it a couple hours. I took the long way back. GPS made me, and I went right through Fredericksburg, and it was awesome. I love the old town, the old town. It's just nice. It's awesome.
It has the German.
Oh man, this is
Speaking of
awesome.
German, Darian's in here. Magnificent.
Oh, is
Germany.
he?
Yeah, magnificent Germany. With
Darian's
Darian.
in here. Yeah.
My dad's side of the family came from southern Germany.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I thought that was cool. A lot of Germans moved to Texas.
Oh yeah, because it's nothing like Germany.
And
Well, a
the
lot of
food
them
actually
in
is not
Missouri,
like
too.
there.
No, there's a lot in Missouri. A lot of Germans in Missouri.
Uh-huh.
In fact, they have that one town does the Oktoberfest every year.
Yeah, Herman.
Herman, Missouri.
Oh, okay.
Whole
Yeah.
town's involved on that one.
Yeah. Yeah. Very cool.
Yeah,
Oh, Drew said he got his bus home. We saw that.
I seen that. Drew got that big bus home.
Oh, yeah.
Her head was going, what did we get into? Yeah.
So how y'all doing besides y'all being sick?
Well, we got more empty bottles of NyQuil and DayQuil in the trash. It filled up the kitchen trash can. We've been sucking that down and taking
Oh, that's been bad.
Terraflu and No More Flu and all this other stuff we can put hands on. So we probably cleaned out the whole house of flu medicine,
Yeah,
didn't we?
I'm pretty sure. It's,
We have to go restock up at the Walgreens or
I'd
something.
say, yeah, you better restock up.
Yeah.
Well,
Because you never know. I mean,
y'all
gosh,
starting to feel better.
I don't think
Like,
for 5 years in Korea, I never got sick, did I? I never got sick. And then
I
to come
did
back
maybe
here,
a couple times.
getting sick left and right.
Yeah.
for me, I hardly ever get sick, and then I got whatever that one stupid
Yeah.
virus.
Yeah.
That's it. And I don't get anything else. It seems
Yeah.
like I haven't been sick for years. I normally never get sick, and then that happened, and so
Yeah.
far I'm still doing good so far. Knock on wood, or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, you know what? When we got sick with COVID,
Last year.
There we go.
it was easier to get over than what we just had,
Yeah.
Mhm.
and we didn't have it. We had this flu thing that's going around, and it kicked our butts worse than before.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I mean bad.
Well, I hope
Because
not
we
to
didn't
get it.
have the vomiting and all that other stuff,
Speak for
with,
yourself.
with COVID.
Oh, with COVID.
This,
Yeah.
it tore us up. We were tore up from the floor up.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man. Well,
This
I'm-
kicked our butts.
yeah. I'm sorry you guys are dealing with that.
Yeah.
And then we're dealing with we had dogs come in and kill chickens. We had raccoons come in and kill chickens and ducks and
Yep.
all this stuff. And
It's been a bad few weeks.
November.
Yeah, it has not been good for y'all at all.
November into December.
Yeah, this whole last 30 days has been horrible for us.
Yeah. Dang it.
Yeah.
But
I'm sorry.
one of the Rickies didn't get away,
That's right.
and the other one went off into the night. But yeah, we got one. And I went down and talked to the owner of the dogs because we know whose dog it is.
Yeah.
I said, hey, I'm going to just tell you, if your dog steps 1 foot on my property, you don't have a dog no more. Because
Right.
once a dog starts killing animals,
It does.
Oh, I'd be putting
I'm
it down real quick.
yeah.
I'd stop that real quick.
So I'm like, I'm sick and I'm looking out the front window waiting for that dog to come down the road.
You're like, you ain't gonna get out here and screw
I
me
look
up.
like
I'm sick.
some creeper waiting for that dog, these dogs to come down the road. And she goes, oh, you just got to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
I said, okay, I'll just call
Who
the
says
sheriff.
that?
I'll call the sheriff right now. She goes, oh, no. Because they live in we call it the meth trailer right down the road.
Yeah.
From us. So,
Is this what you mentioned in that video?
yeah. Oh, you've seen it, haven't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. And so she got the dogs in there. I said, I thought that one wasn't yours. She goes, yeah, it's ours. I
Yep.
go, okay.
Well, next time it comes over, it's dead.
And
mean,
he
gone.
looks pretty vicious because he's like some kind of bird dog and pit bull mix.
Mix.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Huh.
Anyway.
yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, I wouldn't put up with that crap. They started killing livestock and all that, animals and
Yeah.
stuff. Oh yeah, they're goners. I
Yeah,
would-
the only thing in Oklahoma you'll go to prison for that's killing your livestock are birds of prey.
You can't.
They will hook you up in Oklahoma.
Well, I won't do that.
I mean, I'm talking hawks. Yeah,
Falcons.
everybody knows you touch an eagle,
No
you're going to
raptors.
prison.
Oh
anyway.
yeah, eagles. Oh yeah, bald eagles, definitely.
Well, there was one guy on YouTube talking that he killed. He goes, yeah, that,
Facebook. He
or
was on
Facebook. He was on Facebook and he put a thing
in a
up.
group.
Said in a group, said, hey, yeah, we had an eagle come around. He was killing my birds and all this stuff. He goes, I killed that son of. I'm going, holy crap, dude.
No, that's not good.
Yeah.
That's not
That's
good at all.
automatic federal time. That,
They're
dude,
looking to get.
you
That's nuts. Why would you even say anything like that anyway? And
Right?
why would you even want to do that, you idiot? And then say it and post it.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
because once it's on the internet, it's there for life.
It's gone. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's there. It's gone out all over around the world now.
Probably
You're
showed
done.
up to his house the next
Well,
day.
the guy ain't posted no more.
Well, idiot.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right, man. I'm going to tell you something. Last week, I was kind of pissed off last week.
What happened?
With the Chiefs?
Eh.
Oh my gosh.
Man.
I was pissed off too.
And guys in here, we're talking Chiefs football, and I'm sorry, but nobody's coming up. No one's coming into the green room. So, hey,
Justin did.
I know Justin did. Justin's family. He's part of the family.
And I'm here.
Like Bubba said, he's part of the problem.
Part of the problem.
Those YouTube cults.
He's part of the
Oh,
YouTube
man.
cults. Yeah. And we haven't seen him up here yet. And I'm telling you,
Twin Brook Acres.
Twin Brook Acres.
Twin said came in late. Who's the guest? Of course, that was 15 minutes ago.
Oh.
But anyway, you're the guest. I mean, if you want to come up,
But
click
on the
link.
screen right now,
But,
this
yeah.
is Justin, and he's from Backwoods.
Back road.
back
God dang it.
I
back
know.
road
Here,
Green.
let's throw a little. There you
Back
go.
road.
I don't even have one of those shirts.
Well, remember I told you, I'm still waiting on the new ones to come. This one's messed up. So both of these are messed up. So
All you got to do is send me the print.
I'll I'm thinking,
My shop will make them.
I'm going through Bonfire, and if these shirts are not what they're supposed to be, I'm getting rid of it and I'm going somewhere else.
Oh, okay.
That's the thing. I'll do something different.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to test them out first, see how they are. I'm going to wear them and then just see how they are. If they're up where they need to be. I made the logo smaller and raised it, and then should be more center. We'll see.
Yeah, my guy that makes the shirts, and we have a craft store, and we make coffee cups, and we make T-shirts, and we make
Now,
all kinds of stuff. This dude, he hand does each and every one from it's sublimation that we use, and he sits there with a ruler, and he measures from the seams, from the shoulder, from the sides, and he fixes each and every one of them.
Now those are the special shirts that you've sent out.
Yeah,
Like his shirt came from our Streamlabs.
oh, okay.
thing, so,
Streamlabs,
Yeah,
okay.
that one came from Streamlabs.
But y'all's is actually, it seemed pretty good. Like it's pretty center.
Yeah, I'm going to tell you something. When you're going on these places
That's pretty dang
and
center.
you don't center that stuff right, wherever you leave it, that's the way it's going to come. If it's like a little off centered,
that's where they're putting it.
because
That's what
thought it was
Bonfire's
straight.
doing.
Yeah, and they're putting it on there that way.
And I'm thinking, I'm afraid it's going to be off center the opposite way now.
Oh no.
And I just spent money, and I'm like, man, well, I guess I'll wear one shirt like this one. I'll wear because it's off center this way.
Yeah,
I'll wear the next shirt next week, the one that's off center the other way. Just go back and forth. It's never going to be centered.
see, like my guy made these cups right here,
See,
and I wanted a big MT Homestead logo, but the outer part here on the black for our merch store is the same from this little white line on the inside. So it won't let you go no bigger.
Huh.
And the same thing with the flag. I wanted a bigger flag on it, but when you go through the merch store, they, because it puts that box there and you got to be within that box.
Right. Yep.
And so it's always smaller and stuff like that. So
Yep.
that's why when I go to like meetups and stuff, I get a case of cups. He makes them all for me. There's like 36 in there, and I just give them away.
Yep.
Because everybody should have a good cup
David
when they're
and
drinking
Vince
coffee.
isn't here. Or
For
what?
sure.
That's right.
I just want to get a freaking good shirt that's the logo center and everything else. Like,
Yeah.
this is killing me. Like, no one's going to buy an off shirt. And I'll just be like, I'm giving them away, guys. I got a giveaway, extra large.
There you go. Those are good giveaway shirts.
That's right.
Get these shirts out of here.
Hey, if it's free, I mean,
All right.
I get it.
You can hang it up behind you on a wall or something.
Yeah. I did a thing for some soldiers over in Korea. We did a summer Hawaiian swim thing or whatever. And we put all this stuff out there, and we were giving away PlayStations, Xboxes, and something else. And we were drawing, it was like a raffle thing for the soldiers and stuff.
Yeah.
And the guy comes up there. The first guy comes up. He goes, I want the PlayStation 4 because it just came out. And so he took the PlayStation 4 and stuff. And then another guy comes up, and I said, well, these are the last two prizes, the grand prizes. Which one you want? And he goes, I wanted the PS4. And I go, well, we don't have a PS4. Well, I don't like Xbox. I said, all right. Like, dude, someone's giving you a $300, $400 gamer
I would have been
machine.
happy to have that.
And it was the Xbox when the
Brand new one went at the time.
the 1 terabyte one came out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he goes, I really wanted the other one. I said, okay. And I tore up his ticket, and he's like, what? I said, dude, you could have took this because I'm going to give you the receipt, and you could take it back to the Army PX, and you could turn it back in. He goes, oh, I said, he goes, well, can I do it now? I said, no, too late. I pulled another one out and called somebody else, and he was pissed.
Oh,
You little millennial little punk.
right.
Someone's giving you something free,
And you're
going to complain about it.
I would complain about it. I'm like, yes, thank you for the Xbox. I love this thing.
Oh yeah,
I love it. Thank you.
you could have re-gifted and been a hero.
Sell it for twice as much.
Exactly.
Made money.
So it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Grilling addiction when Nick said he's in Wellston, Oklahoma.
Full blown country. Hello.
Wellston.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even know where that's at.
I don't either. Pooch is in here. Is that what I heard?
Is Pooch in here?
Hey, Pooch. Drew said he's healthy now.
Oh, good.
Oh no.
JKS is in here. Still waiting on your address.
Who?
Hey, guess what? Full Blown Country said Texans are about to beat the Cowboys.
Oh, when at halftime, it's 23-20 Texans.
And
And
wait, it's at
there's
halftime
3 minutes and 20 seconds left.
or in the whole game?
Yeah.
Who's got the ball?
Texans.
Oh crap!
Aurora.
Well, what the heck, Cowboys? You kicked some butt last weekend. I didn't watch it because I was pissed that the Chiefs lost, and I didn't watch the Cowboys afterwards that night. So,
He's 30 miles east of Oklahoma City.
Okay.
Okay.
Got it. O'Rourke said, "Have we gone to the prison rodeo yet?" And she's assuming they still have it
They did not have it for the last 2 years
because of
COVID.
yeah. So,
Yeah, all the prisoners get out there. It's the only
Start
time they
having
can
it
get out and do something crazy.
yeah.
Just ride some bulls.
Yeah.
hell yeah.
And somebody, Barb's Country Home, wanted to know if we're near the penitentiary. We're near several, kind of, sort of,
Well,
within a 30-minute
yeah,
radius.
it's more than a 2 mile run for them.
Yeah. We're not right by it.
Because McAllister has 3 prisons inside of McAllister.
Yeah.
Okay. And on the outskirts around McAllister. Then there's one just to the south of us before you get to Stringtown. And it's right down from the casino. There's signs saying don't pick up hitchhikers. Well, no, really? And then there's a prison to the west of us, and then there's a prison out to the east of us. So we're like surrounded this whole area, and they're full. So, see, Oklahoma doesn't do like some states and let people out.
Yeah.
Hey, let's just build another one.
Yeah, let's just build more.
Have the state be all prisons, and that's where everybody lives.
Now, there has been some people escape, but they've all been caught.
Arizona was kind of like that, though, but they were taken in Hawaii.
Yeah, when we lived in Arizona, my nephew, he worked as a prison escort. And in Arizona, Hawaii has a constitution where they can't have a prison on the islands. They get shipped to the state of Arizona where a private company puts you in prison. Yeah.
Oh man.
And he picks you up at the airport. Hey, welcome to Arizona. Aloha. And then takes you to jail. So, yeah.
Dot Roper says she loves your shirt.
Oh, yeah.
That's your
I've been
trigonometry.
studying all my life. Trigonometry.
Her daughter got that for you.
That's right.
All right, I just changed the channel now to the Kansas City Chiefs. It's Major League Fishing right now, but it'll be over
I
here.
think it starts at 4:20 or
No, 3:20 then.
Oh, is it?
3:15. It starts at 3, but they take time.
Oh,
so
yeah.
maybe 3:15, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. It starts at
I can't
3.
believe nobody wants to come up. We got 52 people in here still, and
The link's pinned to the top. Here,
Pinned
I'll
to the
put it
top.
in again.
Pin
Push to the top, everybody.
pin it again. Well, if you come in too late, then the chat it disappears.
I know. I try to every now I'll pin it, and then every now and then I'll throw it in the chat. Just let it ride.
Yeah.
I try, but
There you go. We put it in there again.
there you go, everybody. Somebody hit that. Come on.
Come on.
Come on, buddy. Let's go, Mike. Come on, buddy. Come on, Pooch. Somebody else come up.
I can't believe Pooch hadn't come up.
I got a friend named Pooch.
Yeah, got a friend named
I
Pooch.
love having a friend named Pooch.
That's right. And there's our friend from
Oh man, it's a nice
the
pass.
country of Turkey that we can't say his name.
You're Nern.
Gurnlugu.
Oh,
Gosh, dang it. And it's
uh,
probably a common name where he's from.
you're
Sorry about he knows we're trying.
we're trying.
We're trying.
So sorry.
Yeah. Hey, there she is.
All right.
Bring her up.
Bring me up. There I am.
All right, there she is. How you doing, Jen?
She's
Oh,
trying
she
to get
gotta
her
put her things in.
earpieces in.
Oh,
Yeah.
like, hello?
She can you hear me now?
Are you muted?
Are you muted?
Not muted on our end.
I
Because I
Can't
thought
hear
we
you.
heard her for a second.
Is your mic not working?
Uh-oh. Wait, maybe they're not on? Is it
Hang
the
on. No, they're
Oh.
on.
we hear you?
Oh, there you go.
We can hear you now.
There you go.
Oh,
Can you hear me now?
I can hear
Yeah.
you.
Woo! Here I am.
So tell us about your channel.
Well, I'm Jen at Good Times Homestead with Jen and Steve, and yeah, we're just trying to start a homestead.
All right.
Everybody knows.
Yeah, so what do you do on your homestead?
Well, we're starting with chickens and guineas.
Oh, the entry drug.
The
Ooh.
guineas, though.
Oh.
We went straight to guineas, and they're loud, man.
Yeah.
And we
They're
are
obnoxious.
trying
They're
to,
really obnoxious loud.
and they're mean, and they don't let you pet them,
Nope.
Yeah, no.
Nope.
and they're pointy, and they have really big claws.
I mean, they're a great alarm system.
Yeah.
They are.
Sometimes they're better than geese.
They are.
Hey.
She's my little sous chef. She's in a cookie
All
video,
right.
she said. Thank you.
Oh.
That was sweet.
Aw. That's cute.
They've been rehearsing. No.
Yeah.
That's what
If
we're
you
gonna do
see
it.
the bloopers, if you watch the bloopers, we do a lot of rehearsing
There you go.
over and over and over and over. No, but
All
we're having country living, letting them run around. We moved out of California and we came out here to Arkansas so that we could have more land and afford more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
California's crazy expensive.
I've got a guy that works out where I work, and they moved from California out here. He took a job on the military base here in Oklahoma, and he said he sold his house. His house was 2,100 square foot a house back in Santa Barbara area of California. He sold his house, and all he had was a simple ranch-styled house. He sold it all, came out here and bought 140 acres with a house on it, barns, everything, and still has money in the bank.
Awesome.
Yep.
I said, wow. He goes, yeah. I said, that's insane. He sold that little house for $690,000, and he bought his property here for $310,000 with all that land and everything. And he said, and I still got money in the bank. So I said, there you go, bro.
We didn't sell ours for that much, but we did it all right. And
Yeah.
got 6 acres. We had no acres,
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, we rented our house in Colorado. We had a house in Pueblo, Colorado. We rented that while we were overseas for 5 years.
Rented it out. We owned the house.
We owned
were
the house, but
renting
we
the
rent-
house out.
Right.
We rented it out to people. And she was saying, we don't have enough, equity in it and all this other stuff. And I said, we got to get rid of this house. We're paying the land, the broker to rent it for us and do everything and yada, yada, yada. And a guy from California, he said, hey, I want to buy your place. As soon as we put it up. I mean, as soon as we put it up.
Yeah, it wasn't
Because
that
our
bad.
house was on a golf course. And as soon as we put it up, he said, he didn't even mess around. He goes, I want to move in 14 days. He goes, and I'm going to pay $100,000 over asking price.
Nice.
Boom. And she goes, do you guys want to sell? I said, are you stupid? Yeah, sell it. So yeah, and he came from California, but he wanted it bad for some reason. So we sold it.
Good deal.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm out of Colorado. I love Colorado. I just I could not handle the politics of Colorado. I couldn't handle it. But it's a great state, awesome state.
Well,
Yeah.
it was.
Yeah. Yeah. We thought about Colorado a little bit.
Yeah, it was getting expensive.
Yeah.
The highest tax here that we've encountered here is when you buy farm equipment.
You don't have an exemption.
If you don't have a farm exemption, because we don't have enough land here to get the exemption
How
in
much land do you have
Oklahoma.
to have to get it?
And we bought the
More than
tractor,
we do.
and
I'm
the
not
tractor
sure.
was 16% tax. I said, crap. I could have bought an extra wheel for my tractor for the tax I paid on it. But yeah.
Well, look at Grilling Addiction with Nick wanted to come up. Come
Do
on.
what?
Grilling Addiction with Nick said he wants
Oh,
to come
Yeah,
up.
man, come on up.
Absolutely.
Talk
We
about
got
the channel.
space
I'll get out
available.
here.
Everybody
No,
put
hey.
the link out there again. I can get off. I got to go take a shower and get ready for this Chiefs game.
All right.
All right, you
We'll
go
see
get
you.
ready for the Chiefs game.
All right,
Kick
I love
it-
you guys.
kick your butt out. Get rid of me.
I'm out. I love y'all.
Go check out Justin at
Yeah.
Back Road Freedom.
Why do I keep messing up his channel?
I don't know.
It's all right.
There's so
No
many-
worries.
Back
Back
road,
Road-
back
all right.
Misfit,
It's
Woodland
Back Road Freedom.
Parks. and-
Back Road Freedom. Check it out.
All right.
All right. Love y'all.
Love you.
ya.
See you later.
All right.
All right. It's all about you now. Jen.
It's all
Sorry, I
about
was
you.
yelling at my
About
kids.
you. So how long ago did you guys move to Arkansas?
All right. We moved out here August 1st last year.
And how do you like it?
Oh, we love it. Loved it immediately. Rented an Airbnb for about 7 months. And then as we were looking for property in our house, and then we found this place, and we didn't even see the house. We just got out onto the property and looked at the view, and we were like, yes. And then we walked inside the house, and it was our house. And we said, yes, put an offer on it. So yeah,
There you go.
and that's how we got it. It was all God, all God.
Yeah.
Yep.
I can believe that. It's like we were looking and we were looking and we were looking. And Terrie said, I was looking for something with more land. And she goes, we've had more land. You're 60 years old. Land takes work. Okay. And people don't realize that. Land takes work. And she goes, remember what you had to do when you had 160 acres and all that stuff? You want to retire in a few years, and do you want to do all that stuff? And I said, well, okay. Then we started looking at things with like 20, 26, 25 acres, yada, yada, yada. But for her, and she does this to me, the kitchen isn't big enough. The kitchen is not, the kitchen. She walked into
Gotta be a
this
good
house.
kitchen.
She looked at it and she turned around. She goes, buy it. I said, it only has less than three acres of land. She goes, no, this is it. This is it. I said, and you know me. I mean, yes, ma'am. I said, yes, ma'am.
Hey, he got a shop out of the deal.
I did get a good shop. I
Yes,
got a boat.
This one is 5.75 acres, which is just
Yeah.
right. And
Yeah.
it's got a big old, pole barn shop.
Yeah.
And it's got a woodshed. That's all it had.
Yeah.
And then it had that weird corral out in the back that we turned into the chicken coop.
Yeah.
I guess it was a chute for loading
Right.
cows at some point, but it looked incomplete. I don't understand it. It was just an L. That's all it was.
Right.
So I don't know. Anyway, we turned it into a chicken coop. Hello, Connor.
Hi.
This is
Hey.
my 11-year-old.
All right.
He's the oldest. So
Daddy wants to know
Are you
if
making him
ready
into
to-
a
for us to
farm
come
hand?
upstairs and decorate the
he
tree.
is a farmhand. He's an excellent farmhand, and we're fixing to decorate the rest of the tree. I mean, it's beautiful with lights. All it needs is lights, but we are going to put some ornaments on it.
We haven't even brought the
Oh,
Christmas
Daddy
tree
wants to
down
know
from
if you're
upstairs.
ready for us to come up and decorate.
Brittany, we need you here. Brittany's the only thing that motivates Terry to do it.
That's not true. I usually enjoy putting the Christmas. It's just
Well,
being
you've been
sick. So
Now, when you're sick, you can't do anything.
yeah.
And if you hear them yelling goal, it's because they're watching the World Cup downstairs.
Okay.
So it does have a basement, which is great. You can just shove everything down there that doesn't.
There
fit
you
up
go.
there.
Out of sight, out of mind.
Yeah, unfortunately. So yeah, we're gonna start decorating. Maybe it'll be my Vlogmas video for today. Maybe I'm just gonna cut a clip out of this and make it my Vlogmas.
There you
video.
go.
There you go. There you go.
I didn't do one today. Don't do Vlogmas. I warn
That's
you.
a
Yeah.
pretty tree, though.
It is.
Thank you. Thank you.
Is it a
That's good.
self-light tree or did you have to string everything?
No,
You
it
did
came
the
this way.
smart way.
Yeah, I went to
Yeah.
the self-lighting.
That's
tree,
what we
too.
did. We went to the pre-lit Christmas tree.
Yeah. It'll last 20 years.
How long did I have that other Christmas tree?
But you had it before I was around.
I bought
I
that
don't know.
Christmas tree 22 years ago.
Yikes.
And she goes, there's more needles inside the box than this on the tree. And she goes, you cheapskate, we're buying a tree. And then
Yeah.
it's like the same thing with a pair of boots. I had a pair of boots for 19 years. I put the goo on it and I put super glue. And she goes, just buy another pair of boots.
No, boots
These
are different.
affordable.
You break boots in, those are your boots. They fit,
That's right.
they're comfy. I understand you on the boots.
She goes, you can see your toes.
Okay, never mind.
I will
new
buy
boots.
new boots.
Hey.
All right. Hey,
Mike,
thanks for having me up, you guys.
That's Mike. That's Mike because sipping and spilling
Is
is
good.
Sid.
Yeah.
Unless she hijacked the channel.
I'm out of here. Thanks for having me
All
up.
right.
Thank you, Jen.
Bye.
Have a great holiday.
Everybody check out Good Times with Jen and Steve.
That's right.
Good
Good
chance.
times.
Yeah.
All right, guys.
And yeah,
Well, it's
Mike said he messes up
3:06.
Justin's channel all the time.
We still got 48 people in here.
We do. And still nobody coming
Go
up.
Cowboys.
Hello, Jovita.
Jovita.
And Mike Birch. And I saw Rick's Giovannucci in here
Oh,
earlier.
she just loves saying that
I
name.
do. I love that name. It's an awesome name.
Yeah. We had a fake tree even when we lived in Colorado and we could get a tree all day long there.
Well, and I love the fresh trees.
Yeah.
But I don't like cleaning all the needles off the floor, and they always dry out, and they're a fire hazard.
Yeah.
Anyway, yes, Paul, I do. I need a hot toddy.
But the one you gave her that when he sent you the
Now,
information.
see, that's the best way to do a live tree. Butler Family Farm said they got a live tree and they'll plant it later. The ones that are in the bags is where you can take them out and plant them afterwards. Awesome.
Oh, that's right.
Best idea.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because, yeah.
Well, it depends on where you live too.
Yeah. Some places.
Because I worked at Fort Carson, Colorado, and we were doing that new shooting complex there on base. And they brought trees down from the mountains and stuff like that. They all died
Yeah. Because grow in the
they're
soil.
used to growing at a certain
Yeah.
elevation and stuff. Brought them down to where it's brought them. I think the guy said it was a tree farm and it was at like 8,000 something foot, and they bring them down to 5,000 foot. And the things, I mean, they all freaking died. They brought like 30 of them down, and they all died. You're going, holy smokes!
That sounds good.
What's that?
3 Mississippi said, try the rum chata peppermint bark added to hot tea.
Ooh,
That sounds like a plan.
there's Oklahoma Grammy.
Hello, Sandra Medrana.
That's right.
We have shirts from her.
We do. We wore them.
We did.
That's right.
Linda Peterson wants to know, when did you work at Fort Carson?
I worked at Fort Carson.
You've been at Fort Carson more
Well,
than just that time.
My first tour of duty was right after the Gulf War. So late 91, I moved to Fort Carson with 4th Infantry Division. And then I stayed there 2 years, went back over to Europe. And then when I retired, I started working for an organization within the government called Morale, Welfare, and Recreation. And it's our job to take care of soldiers and families. And so I took a job there in 2011.
Yes.
So in 2011, I took a job there. They actually called me and said, because we were down in Arizona, and they said, hey, how would you like to come up here and run our outdoor recreation program, which is the largest outdoor rec program basically in the Army. And the Rocky Mountains is your playground. And so I took the job, moved up there. Then I left there because I couldn't do nothing. I won 2 national awards for recreation. that you can win there. And then I took a job over in Korea and we stayed there 5 years. Now we're here in Oklahoma. I work on a base with 1,600 civilians, one military who is the commander. But we do get soldiers come in and stuff like that for training and all that kind of stuff. So we take care of them there. So yeah, that's what I do now. I'm still doing it. I'm basically the good time mayor of a military installation.
Bushcraft family, hello. And no, that is Sid.
Oh, it is Sid.
Frank and Mike are hunting.
Ooh.
Awesome. And
Did he ever fix the feeder? Hey, there's Santa Claus.
Santa Claus.
Holy smokes, he's here early, guys.
This is like the Macy's Thanksgiving
I
Day
know.
parade. The last person we're going to
The
have
last
on
person is always Santa Claus.
Santa
I just had, can you hear me?
I
Am
can
I-
hear you good.
Okay, I just had to come up and say my boys won finally.
Oh, they pulled it out.
They pulled it out. You're right.
had a chance, but
Yeah. Oh, and
Just
Vikings are
saying.
about to lose.
yeah.
Yep. So we just need the Chiefs to win now.
Yeah.
So
She was saying last night on your giveaway, talking about, she showed her the Bucky's apron, right? And she goes, man, I want that Bucky's apron.
no, she didn't.
She did say that. She did
Really?
say that.
Oh,
She said, "Oh, I
no.
want that apron. So
So that's
I
so
said, you
cute.
told them you were good night. We're going to
I
dinner and doing
know.
all this other
I
stuff.
said, nope,
And then
I'm
she
going
goes
back.
like this and she puts the hashtag in there and she won.
Well, yeah, I thought y'all were leaving. I said, wait a minute, they're still here.
I keep telling her I'm going to take her to Casey's, to the store, and I
Right.
said, just walk in there and says, I want to win the lottery and then buy a lottery ticket.
No, because I was on my phone. I was fixing dinner. I just finished up fixing dinner. And I came in to sit down, and he had y'all up on the television.
Right.
So that's how I saw it. And I'm like, oh wait, no, I got to go back in and comment.
There you go.
Well, I'm glad you won because that's that stuff that they sell at Bucky's is nice. They
Yeah,
have
it
some
is.
really nice stuff there.
And I love the gnome stuff. They're so cute.
Right, and we love
Yeah.
it. We love buying stuff from there. So, yeah, I think you're going to enjoy it.
Yeah, you can go to Bucky's and you could pretty much buy Christmas presents for just about everybody.
Exactly.
It
And-
is like a gas station on steroids.
But when it's not Christmas, they even have stuff. I mean, you can buy if you want to buy something from Texas. That's where you need to go.
Yeah.
I wonder though, because like I've only been to the Texas ones, but I know they have one, like they have a new one in Florida, they have one in Alabama, they're putting one in Missouri.
They got one
So-
in Georgia.
So do they still sell Texas stuff, or do they change up and go with
That's a good question. That's a good question. I would think that they would probably put stuff from that region. Not knowing, but I would think that they would probably.
Well, the good thing is they're building a Bucky's in Springfield, Missouri, off of I-44. So when she goes home, she's going to test that theory when they do get it built.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, and here's the deal: we only stop for the restrooms, but we end up coming out with.
Dude,
You
I
can't just
was
stop for the rest.
I was honored to use their restroom.
Yeah, exactly.
Absolutely honored to use their restroom.
Butler Family Farm said he's never been to any of them, and where in Missouri. They're putting it right outside of Springfield. It will have its own exit. I
Yep.
can't remember if I think it's past what is it? The James.
I don't know. We
James
read
Freeman,
on there
yeah,
that they were
whatever.
putting it into Springfield off of I-44,
Yeah.
and
Now,
that they were actually building an exit just for the Bucky's.
Yeah.
Now, when you come down to Texas, down from heading towards Dallas, is the Bucky's before Dallas or after?
It's in Melissa before Dallas.
Yeah.
Before Dallas. Okay.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
And then the next one's in Temple
right.
for us when we go down towards Waco and then
Right.
Temple.
Yeah.
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 And I've been to both, and I prefer the one in Melissa because it's not as packed.
Yeah.
Because the one in Temple is crazy. It's
Right.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, they got some pretty big Bucky's, and when you got 75 pumps,
Dude,
That's a
that's
pretty big
that was, we went in there and there was not a pump open. I mean, because there's 4 pumps in each bay, and I've never seen something that big. The parking lot when you came in was pretty much 75 to 80% full of cars and people just leaning on cars eating big old brisket sandwiches and stuff.
Right.
And then I drive down because I need gas anyway. And I drive down, I'm going, what the heck? All of a sudden this car pulls out and she looks at me again. She goes, you are the luckiest parking lot slot giver I've ever met in my life. And I pulled in right in front of the doors.
You won the lottery then, because those are coveted spots.
Oh, I know.
And
And then when I left, all I had to do was back straight up and got gas out of the pump.
And
yeah,
Jen,
well, when we drive,
freeway.
James
sorry.
River Freeway.
oh yeah, well, when we drive the RV, you know, I have to do the outside, or you know, further away than the front, right? I have to park on the, and when I go from the RV to the store, I have to pack a bag. That's how far a walk it is.
Oh yeah.
It's, and then if you go on a weekend, especially a holiday weekend,
Yeah.
you expect to stand in line to pay.
I'm going to tell you something. If anybody goes on a vacation anywhere and you even come close to Texas, find something to do in Texas and visit a Buc-ee's. If you're in Georgia, find out where that one is. There's one in Florida. Find out where they're at if you're going in that area and just experience the Buc-ee's thing. And if
And
you're a
let us-
channel,
Let us know.
I'm going to tell you something. People will watch it. I don't care how many times they watch a Buc-ee's
Right.
video. They will watch your video.
And
Well,
let
we
us-
did that on our way back from Kentucky after the Kentucky meetup. We were just driving down the highway and we said we were going to stop at Buc-ee's, and they were in the chat. Oh, we want to see. So
Yeah.
I did a live in Buc-ee's, going showing them everything.
Well,
out.
Buc-ee's don't care if you're filming.
No, they don't.
I'm
And-
walking around like a tourist.
Yeah.
Yep. But
Well, I
you know,
never understood.
My problem was I was so amazed I couldn't even talk on the video. She had to put music to it because I was having fun.
Well,
and I don't know if anybody in chat knows, or maybe you know, Mike, but I think those folks make $1 million each store, $1 million a day.
Yep.
I was talking, somebody was looking it up at work, and the general manager of a Buc-ee's starting pay is $225,000 a year.
Holy heck.
Well, you can see they're hiring. Their lowest wage, I think, is $16, which is
Oh.
pretty high for Texas,
I know. And then a registered operator at $18.95 an hour.
right? And if you're I think
And you got to remember something. When you go to Buc-ee's, how many employees are in there when you go in there?
A lot.
They're packed.
right,
And guess what? They have 3 shifts of that.
right,
The
they're a
Buc-ee's is
24-hour store.
a pretty penny.
Real quick. Thorhaven Farms in here. Hi.
We watched
Guys.
part of your thing. We're going to
You are-
finish watching it. Your
you
last
Oh,
video.
you gotta watch that.
This week.
You gotta watch that humorous video he just
Oh,
put
yeah.
out.
All of that. We only got someone. Lila put something in the chat at the beginning.
Yeah,
And she said she laughed so hard she was peeing her pants,
yeah.
and she got to clean up the mess on aisle 3. And then so we went over there to it, and we got to the part where he's sitting on the compost pile with his pants around his ankle.
His pants were around his ankles. So you got to go watch that video from start to finish, because he's telling a story.
Yeah,
So in order to get the ending, you have to know the beginning. So,
that's right.
but it's an awesome video. That's
It
one of
is
the
an
best
awesome
ones that
video.
Darren has put out. I was
Yeah.
laughing. I was in tears laughing. That's how.
You guys, everybody in here, you
I've
guys
heard
need
several people.
when you get
mention
off here,
that
you guys
video.
need to go check out Thor Haven.
Thor Haven,
His
yeah.
last
So
video.
if Redbird don't mind putting his link up, I'd appreciate that, because he did a great job on
That
that
was
video.
Yeah.
And he does other good videos too. I mean, he's
Oh, he
he's a
does.
homesteader. He's always telling you the
I mean,
homesteader side.
He does talk with a funny accent and stuff like that.
Well, he's
But
Canadian. He's like
he's
Raquel. You know,
good.
they're Canadians. They're just like that. They can't help it. See, they have accents. We don't have accents, Mike.
No.
We're down here.
No.
We don't have an accent. They have the
No.
accent.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Hey, there's Peter King.
I said he's been in here the whole time.
I know,
said
but
that a
I
long
just
time
seen
ago.
him. Sorry, Peter.
Oh wow.
I said there.
well, I'm glad to see you guys are back. You know, upright again. I know y'all were down for a little while, down for the count, and that hurts when you're. I mean, and when you both go down, that's even worse.
I know.
You know, because usually when I go down, I got somebody to take care of me.
Mhm.
And I was hoping she would take care of me. Then she went down.
Mhm.
Yeah, because because I'm
I
terrible.
I
like
went
you.
down in the
Day.
first round. She went down on day 3.
Mhm. Yeah.
Yeah, but
Hey, there's Gary Team Cash Show Australia.
Good day.
Hi from Oz.
yeah, you had somebody from Turkey in there, or
Yeah.
Istanbul.
Yeah, he's from Istanbul, Turkey.
Yeah.
You're Denoran.
You're Denoran. Okay, I couldn't remember who it was. I was talking to her, but I mean, I don't know who.
Yeah,
she is.
I've had quite a few channels. All of a sudden, I said somebody shared your video, and I was going, "Who's that?" And then it was somebody from Hong Kong shared my video out, and then another share. It was like a couple of days later, someone came in there and shared out the same video in India,
Have a good day, Marie.
and then somebody else shared out, and it was in Turkey. And then all of a sudden, our subscribers list started growing from all those countries because they're coming over and they're subscribing, and they go, "Oh yeah, you know, your farm, the turkeys, all that stuff." And I'm just going, "Wow, they're
Now, you
really
were
into it."
and you were in South Korea, right? For a
Yeah.
while. I'm
Well, we
surprised
got-
you don't
we
have a
got
whole
quite a
lot
few.
more Koreans in your chats and stuff, because I'm sure you still have friends over there.
We do. See, when you work for the Army, and here's a weird thing over in Korea, the Koreans that work for the government, they give each other American names.
Oh yeah, like Mike.
Yeah.
Steven, yeah. Cindy.
Because when I first went over there and I met my staff, and my first staff, I think I had like 140 employees over there that were Korean. And oh yeah, my name is Michael Kim. I go, okay. At first it didn't register, and then because they have to take English tests and all that kind of stuff, you got to speak English. And then another girl, she says, "Oh, my name's Amy." Amy, is that Korean? And then the guy that my right hand man, who is Korean, he said, "No." He goes, "Everybody gets an American name."
Mm.
I go, "Really?" And he goes, I said, "Why is that?" He goes, "Because you can't pronounce our names right."
Well, is that for the to help the expats, or help the guys who are coming from America, or is that just a tradition because it makes it easy?
It makes it easier for the Americans.
Listen, I had my first thing, I counted it, and I had out of about 100 and I'm guessing about 130 employees. 69 of them's last name was Kim.
Oh no!
I had 3 Miss Kims that worked at.
I had 3 Miss Kims that worked in the office for me.
Yeah.
I'd say, "Hey, Miss Kim."
They'd all answer.
Or aren't there a lot of Nguyen's there, like N-U-G?
No, that's Vietnamese.
That's Vietnamese.
Oh, it's Vietnamese. Okay.
Yeah, that's Vietnamese.
Yeah.
And then Pak,
Yes.
Pak. I'm just like going, because Park is it's Asian, but it's
Right.
I guess Kim is equivalent to like Jones or Smith or
Kim means golden.
Yeah.
And that's why the royal families, our last names are Kim and
Yeah.
stuff like that.
I got you.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Very
But I had an absolute blast. And I went from that job up by the DMZ down to Daegu, where I had 269 Koreans working for me.
Do you still have the Daegu video up, Terry, or did you take it down?
No, it's still up.
There.
Oh, that was if you guys haven't seen the Daegu, it was like basically a tribute to the town.
Yeah.
You got to go check out her video, Daegu. I don't
Well,
remember.
you know, what we were doing at one time, we were putting up videos from
It was
our
a
travels and
throwback
stuff.
Thursday,
It was
yeah.
going to be a
Right.
throwback Thursday, and we were posting videos to countries and places, and it just didn't take off. It was getting no views. Nobody wanted to watch it. So,
But that view was outstanding
Stop.
and the music was very appropriate. You had the right music for the
Yeah.
for the themes and everything. It was excellent. I still remember that. That was one of my favorite videos you've ever put out.
I think people, not so much other channels and creators and stuff like that, but I think a lot of channels, when they see the word homesteading, they're coming in to watch homesteading
Yeah.
stuff.
Right.
Not your travels to the Grand Canyon or to Australia and stuff like that. I'm here to watch this. It's kind of like, and there's been channels that's on there that people, complain, "Hey, why why are you doing
posting
this
that?
coffee in the
Here's-
morning crap when we came to watch you build and stuff like that? So
Well, they like seeing like what the video you put out for when the raccoons got your chickens and
Yeah.
stuff. They like
Yeah.
seeing stuff like that to see what you did, how you handled it, what are you
Right.
going to do different, that kind of stuff.
but I will promise everybody, people who have a YouTube that are creators and stuff like that, they have more of a life than just working
than
on the
what they're
farm
doing.
or building houses or driving around in an RV. They have a life bigger than just that right there.
Right.
And so, I mean, because we got a lot of people, like one person commented someday, she goes, yeah, we've been RVing for the last 10 years and we watch you because that's what we want to do when we're done
Yeah.
seeing everything. So
Right.
it's
And
just,
then when you retire, it's your content's going to go up because you're going to be wanting to work on projects. You're going to be wanting to do some travel. You're going to be wanting to do, I don't know, just whatever you want to do because you're retired.
in the wintertime, it absolutely sucks because I go to work when it's dark and then I come home and it's dark again.
Right.
Right now.
Correct.
I love it when the sun stays up until 9:30 at night and stuff, and you can be outside.
Right.
But
Correct.
right now, and then it's up at 4:00 in the morning. So
Real quick. Hello, forgotten black sheep. Because
hey,
I didn't want to forget them. And Cottonwood Ranch Raquel says, I don't. I never get off the farm. Well, if you could get out from under all that snow.
I know, right?
I don't know.
She had a real nice walk and talk today. Live walk and talk. Beautiful property. She's got an awesome place there.
She does.
Hey,
and-
there's Darlene Powell.
Ugh.
All right.
So anyways, I just want to say hello, say thank you for your support.
Oh
And,
yeah.
Always.
This Saturday we'll probably have another little fill your stocking giveaway. Since it is here it is right here. Tis the season, folks.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I'm gonna get a turkey house built. My son texted me and says, "Hey, can you ask Terry or find out from Terry what she wants for Christmas?" And I said she wants a turkey house built. He said in capital letters, "What?" question mark. And I said, "No, we want a turkey house built." And so he builds pole barns, barn dominiums, all kinds of stuff.
Right.
And I said, well, you open the door. I'm asking because he's a carpenter by trade. I said, and when he builds something, it's like hurricane. He's building it.
Solid.
So he's going to come down. I'm buying all the material and I got a professional building it'll probably put my chicken house to shame.
Well, I was going to ask, is it somewhat like your chicken coop only for a turkey?
Well, see, turkeys don't need, they don't like to be confined. They like, places out of the way. With a turkey, if you buy, you've seen those tool sheds, the 3-sided tool sheds.
Yes.
They have a name. I can't remember the name of them. But that's what we're going to build on the one end. And it's going to be 20 foot by 7 foot deep by 7 foot tall. And so actually it's going to be 8 foot because all my 2x6s are 8 foot long for the rafters and stuff. And it'll just be a slanted
A lean-to.
3-sided shed, like an equipment shed or whatever you
Right.
back the tractor into, but on the end of the turkey pens, so they can go in there, be out of the wind and out of the rain. And then the nesting boxes are along the back wall, and they have to be real close to the ground because that's what turkeys do. They won't go up into like a nesting box. They
Now,
nest.
do you have to cover like you have with chickens? Have a top
Yeah.
on it?
Yeah, it'll have a top on it.
Okay.
Just a place for them to get out. And then what I'll do is I'll open up both of those pens so it's one pen.
So I'm talking about the shed. The shed's going to have a top, but you're also going to have an open area fenced in, right?
Oh,
Is
we already have that. We already have that where our turkeys are.
it'll be covered on top.
Yeah, it's already covered with wire on top.
Okay.
Yeah,
So you're
it
just
doesn't have a solid top. It's
It's
just
just a wired
wired
top.
top.
Right. Just to keep the predators out.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah. And
That's gonna
the
be
raccoons won't go in there with the turkeys.
No, they never dig around.
They never dig around the turkey
That's what I
beds.
said. I wish we had left a couple turkeys in with the ducks when we left, because
Yeah.
then maybe they wouldn't have messed with the ducks.
That's a great idea. Yeah. And you probably got a lot of views on that video though, right? On the
That video went crazy.
Yeah.
It yeah.
Yeah, that went pretty well. But I'm going to tell you something. When I went out there the other morning, I started up the Jeep, and my Jeep was parked at an angle where, when I backed out, the lights hit over there by the chicken thing, and I seen these two big old eyes, and I said, "What the heck?" And so I got out of the vehicle and I went inside the back door to my arms room, and I got me a pew pew. And so then I got in the Jeep, and I pulled up there, and as soon as I got out, and it was Georgie. Georgie was off to the side. All of a sudden, this raccoon came from underneath the chicken pen wire and was struggling to get out. And I was coming around the door, and he went off into the dark, and I'm going, man. And I went over there where they dug, and they dug a tunnel underneath the wire and all that stuff. And I'm like going, and I look in there, and I see a chicken that's just, all it is the carcass of a chicken. He tore that thing up. And then all of a sudden something moved over here, and I go, whoa, what is that? And I look over there, and it's another raccoon.
I was going to say it had to be more than one, because
So
if you're digging a tunnel.
I took that raccoon out, and then I looked at it, I go, whoa, the one that escaped was a lot bigger than this one. And this one was 21 pounds.
Right.
He was,
Well,
him or he, she or he, I don't know what it identified as, but it was a big, I've never picked up a raccoon that was that heavy ever in my life.
but it also goes to show how determined animals are to get to eat.
Oh yeah,
To get whatever they can get.
no
And
doubt.
if you're going to dig a tunnel,
One.
yeah, you got to put that wire down about 3-4 feet down in the ground so they don't dig underneath.
Crazy.
Yep.
Yeah,
But sorry for the,
we fixed the problem,
yeah.
and hopefully I've seen raccoons actually tear chicken wire.
Yeah, well, you have to use that hardware cloth, right? That
Yeah.
1/4 inch or maybe 3/8
Yeah.
inch.
Well, we do everything in
Not the
chicken wire. And then on our chicken run in pen, the underneath there, the whole thing is wire, the woven wire.
Yeah.
Right.
And then down along each side is woven wire also that's buried in the ground.
Right.
So
Well,
they try to dig, but they get to the wire, and then they stop and they look.
Usually.
Yeah, they go into a search and destroy mission.
Yeah.
They try to find the weak spot.
they're looking for the chink, the crack, wherever you messed up.
That's right.
They can find it.
I mean, it's part of farm life and stuff like that. We had neighbors come in, like I said earlier. Their dog came and killed 2 chickens. I'm just waiting for him to come back, because once they start killing them, and they don't take care of their dogs down at that trailer. They just have dogs, and you can see their ribs and everything, and I'm sure they'll be back.
Yeah.
And
But isn't it funny? But isn't it funny how they hadn't done nothing while y'all were there? As soon as you go out of town,
yeah,
boom, it's like they know. It's like, oh, nobody's home. We're going.
It's too quiet around here.
Yeah,
We're going to do what we can.
When you're home and our stuff's not very far away, because we're not on a lot of land.
Right.
So you got the television going, you got everything. So they hear noises, so they don't do stuff. But yeah.
So you need to record all the noises, put it on your
Right.
barn, and then when you leave, you put those noises, and they're thinking y'all are inside the barn or
The
something.
motion detector type thing.
Yeah.
But I want to buy some of those cameras that have game cameras that send video and all that stuff to your cell phones and stuff. I don't have any. I have one, but you have to go out there and take the card out and do all this other stuff. I want one of those Wi-Fi.
Yeah. You
Wi-Fi.
can look it on your phone too. Yeah.
Yeah.
And yes, Raquel, it is the owner's fault, not the dog's. The dog's just doing what the dog's instinct to do.
That is true.
But
You know.
yeah, these owners don't care about their animals. So.
All right.
All right. Well, thank you so much for letting me come up. And
Yeah.
we appreciate
I wish
y'all.
we had more people come up.
We don't get people. Everybody
Well, I came up because I felt sorry for you. So
Taking the time out to put together a platform for channels to come talk about their channels.
Yeah.
Exactly. There's but I mean, Dawn Ray B, she could come up. Cottonwood can
He
come
came
up.
up last week.
Yeah, Don Raby came up last week.
Okay,
Don't harp on her.
back to basics, and then Twin Peaks.
We don't even want to talk to Bubba.
Well, no, you want to talk to
Back
the
to
other
basic homestead. Oh yeah.
back to basics.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. You get all them back to folks and
Let me tell you something. I shouted her out, but she has a good channel.
back to basics.
Oh yeah, she puts some good videos together. I like her channel.
Yeah,
You
there's
guys
a lot
need
of
to
good
check out
people in
her
here.
Back to basic homestead. It's good. I mean, quality stuff she puts out.
And you got Chuck. Chuck was in there.
Chuck.
Really?
Chuck,
I guess when Nick said maybe he'd come on next time because
Okay.
he wanted to be prepared.
Hey, and if anybody wants a full hour to themselves,
Let me know.
please email us at mthomesteadok@gmail.com. Set it up with Terry. We'll pick a day that works for everybody. Give me enough time to watch your videos and your channel so I can drill you. That's what people are scared of.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you might ask me, well, if it's on your video, I'm going to ask you about it.
Now you shouted on your cup there, tea with Tina, and on Tuesdays, right?
This is Tea with Tina on Tuesday.
My point is, if that had been Lazy Days with Jesse and Lisa, I would have come up on your camera just to say thank you. Just saying.
He's punking you out, Tina.
Yeah, because I've never had my name on a cup, so
Hey, you never know.
just saying, you never know,
You might
right?
do something extraordinary.
Chuck
Yeah.
said he will watch them all, y'all.
That's right. I will watch every one of your videos.
Unless you got 1,500.
I'm still watching them.
You probably
Yeah.
I put my phone up on my desk and I let it run. And I all day long as I'm listening to your videos, and something will catch me and I'll stop and look at it. But I'll listen. I'll either watch or listen to every one of your videos.
But you don't leave a comment on every one, do you? You just leave thumbs up or thumbs
Yeah,
down?
I leave a lot of comments.
He does leave a lot of comments.
Yeah.
Don Ray B says she can't today, feeling oogie and not
Oh,
wanting to go. So I understand the
gotcha.
feeling oogie part.
I got you. What does oogie mean?
Oogie.
All right. Hey, we got to get off here.
Yep.
Hey, guys, thanks for coming in. We love every last one of you guys. Hey, be kind to one another. Help somebody in need, and always think of that. Jesse, thank you
Jesse.
for your service.
Thank you for your service.
I watched a show, and I was going to try to remember the name of it. And I like it because, and I stumbled on him. He's up in Washington State, and he, at the end of every one of his videos, he says, "Think of that." So I'm glad there's people out there that push that, and because we need to. Hey guys, we love you guys. There, we love you guys, and just remember, God bless you guys, and we'll see you on the next video. Bye, guys.
Bye.
All right, we'll see you.
He just left.
I know. That's Jesse. He's a hit and run man.
He is.
Yeah.
All right.
See you guys.
Bye, guys.